Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Sound good. Sound good. I say the sound good. Sound good. Sound good. Sound good. Yo, the sound good. Dead Specimen, what up? Blizzard Fox, man, what up? Everybody, what's going on? Let's go ahead and get ready to kill that music. What's going on, everybody? 1/11/2026. You can be anywhere else in the world. You are here with your boy. Dap me up, Harry Knuckleman. Bruckinall. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to get straight to the chat. Ab, I did see. Okay, Ab, already in Twitch redeeming your games. I feel you, dog. My bad. We're going to get to you, man. We're going to get to you. I see you, though, Ab. What's going on, man? My dog, Dr. Specimen, out with the lady. Appreciate you, man. Enjoy the time with the lady. Let's go ahead and give it up for him. For everybody out there with your lady, man, enjoy your time. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. You never know when your last day on earth might be. You want to enjoy it. All right? And we're going to go down. Blizzard Fox, my dog. Good to see you, Blizzard Fox. Dap me up, Harry Knuckles and all. And Petrix, where you been, man? Where you been, Petrix? It's all good. It don't matter if you come early or late, man. We always welcome you to the party. You know what I'm saying? We got the back door, the front door, the side door. It don't matter which door you come in. You always going to enter the party. All right, so we got one hell of a show today. I do want to get straight into it. For everybody on Twitch, go ahead and redeem your games. The game list has been updated. So yeah, without further ado, man, it's cold. I usually had a t-shirt on. You know what I mean? But we got to go ahead and kick the show off. So without further ado, let's get to the damn show. Yeah. Yo, when I step up in the place, you know I step correct. Yo, hi. Or is it whoa, hi? Got you all in check. Who remember that Busta Rhymes joint? Y'all remember that? That was old school. When I step up in the place, you know I step correct. Busta Rhymes, true indeed. That boy was saying some word on my scene. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. That boy was weird. He was weird. Beatrice was going on. He was different, man. Oh, yo, the sound effects. Okay, we got a couple different. I'm going to see. Okay, we got Undertaker. We got Wow. We been had Pinky. Round 2. We got other. So we got some of the same sound effects. Okay. Nonetheless, for those who do not know, this is a weekly segment we do. Gaming Going Wild, where we cover gaming topics weekly, but it involves crimes. A lot of criminal activity involved with gaming, and people do not cover it. It doesn't get the nationwide attention if it ain't just Roblox, right? That's typically how it is. Well, today, that ain't the case. So, we're going to go through some hot-ass topics today on Gaming Gone Wild. Now, first, cheers to everybody. Oh, Solo Cup boys. Shout out to y'all. Okay? Red cup so you can't see. Red match. Oh my goodness. My bad. That was eggnog spiced. So you know it was a little good. So without further ado, let's get to the damn show. So this week we've got a real life looks like some Team Rocket type shit right here. Nonetheless, we have to be serious here. In Los Angeles, 2 separate incidents over the same weekend in Southern California. Okay? So we are going to discuss both incidents. The first incident, reports say a regular customer at RWT Collective in Sawtell area left the shop, was confronted in an underground parking garage where suspects allegedly stole a briefcase containing Pokemon cards. Now, these cards were valued around $300,000, and several reports also note the suspects have been inside the store while the customer was there, which raises concerns of the place being cased beforehand. We see these all the time. And it just seems like a normal incident now. So that is the first incident that happened. Now, this was at RWT Collective in Sawtell area, where As they said, confronted in a underground parking garage, suspects allegedly stole a briefcase containing Pokemon cards around $300,000 from an employee. Now, the employee says, hey, they kind of bum rushed me. I guess that's what the case is right now. Not 100% on that, but $300,000 worth of cards from a briefcase going. Then you have a shop in Simi Valley, which is Semi Sports Cards. It was burglarized early in the morning. All right, they hit it up first thing in the morning, reporting police statements report that it was forced entry, significant property damage, shattered display cases, and a large number of trading cards taken. Now, the store estimates those losses to be around 50,000. They don't know, could be more. There still is an ongoing investigation. Now, everybody's wondering, are these two crimes connected? There's no certainty in that. There are a lot of people thinking that they are. LAPD are on top of it. They have detectives into the case right now. And there does seem to be some sort of connection, as you can see, even in multiple robberies. This is happening all over California. So if you're in California, especially Southern California, can you talk to me? Are crimes bad there when it comes to trading card games? And is this something that's happening in your neighborhood? I can actually testify that this is something that happened not far from me at a GameStop, where they actually rammed into the GameStop, stole a lot of cards. Okay, so for those wondering the timeline, this was on January 4th, early Sunday morning, but then Sunday night they actually hit RWT Collective. Now, January 5th through the 7th is when you got a lot of the news, a lot of the coverage, a lot of the investigation done, which is why we weren't able to cover it last time. Okay, but this is something I will be following. I think what it's saying for everyone, if you're a gamer or someone that goes to Facebook Marketplace, sells items, or even trades, you need to make sure you are protected. If they're willing to go into places, establishments with cameras, and they're just masked up, going into places with 7 people, you have to beware if you're selling something on Facebook Marketplace. So just be aware that criminals are doing this, and you could be the next target. Okay? If you want to know who's kind of at fault for all this, I don't think, trading card companies could do a bit more they have a lot of things in ways to stop things like this. For instance, if they go try to resell these items, it may be pretty difficult, right? There are certain trackers and certain things, but let's be honest. These cards are worth a lot of money. People are willing to get their hands on them, probably wait for a bit of time, sell them later on. Who knows? But I think identifying the items, tracking them, and letting people know that they were stolen is a good thing. Let's go ahead and move on to the next story. All right. So, you guys think that one was wild. Now, Blizzard Fox, before I get into this story, I do want to pull up his comment on the last one. Again, man, can we go back to Pokemon trading card games being an actual affordable thing instead of just expensive cardboard? Preach. What it seems to be is that these trading card games have taken a life of their own, and it's not about the game anymore. It's about the value of the card. And now you're getting a lot of people targeting high-valued cards. Forget the game. So, this next story is honestly pretty disturbing. Police in Scranton, Pennsylvania say a 14-year-old boy got into an argument with another player while playing Fortnite online. According to investigators, that argument escalated to the point where threats were made to assault the victim in person. Later that night, the teen was walking home when a vehicle pulled up. 4 individuals, reportedly wearing black clothing and red bandanas, exited the car and began attacking him. The victim suffered multiple injuries, including lacerations from an edged weapon. Police initially responded to the scene for what was believed to be a possible abduction. A BOLO was quickly issued, and officers from a neighboring department located the suspect. Inside the vehicle, when they located the suspects, they found not only teens ranging from 15 years old to 17 years old, They also found weapons. They found other things. We're not going to go ahead and lose some monetization here. But nonetheless, all four now have been charged with conspiracy to commit aggravated assault and conspiracy to commit simple assault with a deadly weapon. Now, because they're minors, their identities were never released. So, a group of teens jumped out and beat the hell out of somebody over Fortnite. That's what I'm understanding right now. Now, this online Fortnite argument led to threats, which led to people dropping locations. And they pulled up on you. This is one of the things I would say with video games. Guys, treat it like it's not real. The people on there are not real. Just talk shit and let them talk shit back. Do not take it personal, because things like this happen where you actually get a group of teenagers who, we will say allegedly, because right now we don't know if this is the same group of teenagers, but they were all dressed in black with red bandanas and they all jumped this guy. Now, how did it escalate so fast? Fortnite. That's the type of shit that happens. And when you're on Fortnite dropping your location, don't act like people won't remember your location or they won't run down on you. Even back from the AOL days, they'll run down on you. Trust me. Okay? You be in a chat room talking brave and you drop your address in a chat room back in the AOL days. Trust me, they'll pull up on you. All right? So, Jazz, I want to go ahead and say a comment there. I get having arguments online, but taking it to be in person is dragging it and making it dangerous. I agree. Now, Jazz, what happens is with gaming, it can be taken personal, because if someone makes a comment about your mother, and let's say, unfortunately, you just lost your mother, that comment might hit at that time to the point where you're not joking anymore. And I think people need to utilize mute. I think they need to utilize that. Yes, it's just a mute button, okay? You just go mute. You don't have to listen to them anymore. And you also can turn the game off. There is an off button, believe it or not. And you have the option of playing another game. Like, there's a lot of different options. But I agree, taking it in person, it's just way too far. Way too far. So nonetheless, all over Fortnite, somebody got stomped out. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So, I told y'all these stories are wild. Yes. Well, this is a reminder to everybody now. When you're going out there on Facebook Marketplace, what did I tell y'all? This is according to Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. A juvenile was arrested in connection with an armed robbery that happened during the Facebook Marketplace transaction. Justin Perea, I hope I got that right. I'm not sure to pronounce that. Is it Justin Perea? I apologize, Justin, if I got your name incorrect. But Justin Perea and his teenage son, Ryder, were carrying $1,200 in cash to purchase an e-bike. The meetup was arranged at a town home near Rimwood and Rochelle. Now, this is close to Durango and Las Vegas. When they arrived, there was no bike, but instead there were two masked individuals armed with guns, and they emerged from opposite sides of the townhome. They cornered the father and son, and the victims had no other choice but to hand over the cash as the suspects ran from the scene. Police believe this wasn't a random robbery because they say at least 3 people were involved. 2 masked gunmen at the scene, and a juvenile who communicated with the victims online to set up the fake sale, as they were not involved in the actual online communication. That's what they believe. So far, only 1 juvenile arrest has been made, but the investigation is still ongoing. Now, this is a Facebook Marketplace listing for an e-bike. $1,200. That is a lot of money. If you are meeting someone, that's why, and I want to tell you guys, that's why the father is with his son. They both came together. They came to a townhome that they figured was very safe, but it was not. It was an actual setup. And I want you guys to know, if you're meeting on Facebook Marketplace, if you're the actual person selling the item, that's where you hold a lot of the liability to set up the sale towards you, maybe areas you're familiar with. But if you're buying and you don't feel comfortable with going to any location, tell them no. Go to a police station. Go to the middle of a parking lot in a well-lit area where everyone's around so you can scream. Like, give yourself some sort of chance. And also, don't have all the money up front. Have part of the money. Have someone sitting somewhere else. You have to think ahead of criminals. This is sad. This is sad. Now, police departments created safe exchange zones. Hear me out on this for those who do not know. Police departments have actually created safe exchange zones because of stories like this. They don't want this to happen to me or you. They want us to be able to sell safely. So they create safe exchange zones. You can go ahead and sell there. I just want everybody to know you can have cash ready. It's surveillance. It's for the public. People can go out there. Police, they come around it often. These are places you need to be selling your items. But I just want to say it's not the fault of the father and son. I do hate that they have to go through this. I don't want to place blame on them at all. But another Facebook marketplace sale gone wrong. I mean, they just trying to buy an e-bike, man. To get set up over some bullshit like this is absurd. Now, let me get to Jazz. Okay, I want to read this comment here. Nah, if I'm ever doing a meetup, we're meeting up in front of a police station. My man said it best, man. He said it best. Okay? In front of a police station. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So this story takes a hard left turn, y'all. According to Marion Police Department, officers responded to reports. Oh, my goodness. Hey, we're live here. We're live here. Okay? All right, we're live. I apologize about that, folks. I might need to set a do not disturb on. That's my fault. According to Marion Police Department, officers responded to reports of a shooting at an apartment complex in Marion, Indiana, just before 11 p.m. on January 9th. When police arrived, they found a 25-year-old man suffering from a bullet wound to the neck. The victim told officers he was on the second floor of his apartment playing a video game when suddenly he felt something strike him. Yes, he was on the second floor of his apartment just playing a video game. And he felt something like tap him in the neck. He went, ooh, and realized he'd been shot. He was rushed to Marion Health and later airlifted to Lutheran Hospital in Fort Wayne. Police say he is currently in stable condition, but investigators identified a group of juveniles they believe of interest. After interviews, follow-up interviews, detectives narrowed down the suspect to 14-year-old male right here, who police say pointed and fired towards a victim. Now, I don't think this is this the 14-year-old male? Hold on, let me look. The team was a... Now, I believe this is not the 14-year-old male. This is an accomplice, okay? But the 14-year-old male, they could not show his picture. I think we all understand that, okay? So this picture is a 25-year-old gentleman, another 25-year-old gentleman that was an accomplice to it. And the 14-year-old was actually the one that pulled the trigger, from what they believe. So they arrested and charged the teen with criminal recklessness with a deadly weapon. Now, they don't know if he intentionally shot at an apartment building, but apparently it hit an apartment building, hit someone in the neck. So teenagers shooting guns, playing around. The crazy thing about this story is that this guy was on the second floor of his apartment playing a video game. That's more what I want to address. You know, gunfire is gunfire. I'm from Chicago. I've been in Memphis, Tennessee. Gunfire is like fireworks. So it is scary. But one thing I will say is that a guy to be playing this game, just sitting at home and just to be struck by fire, it's not right. You shouldn't be just playing Fortnite or something like that. You in the middle of a match, bah, oh, you get hit. That's not fair. One thing I want to tell people, a lot of people do this when they're playing video games. I recommend you don't play video games in rooms with windows. I know that might sound crazy, but if you're sitting stable, even if you're doing it in like family rooms, living rooms, certain places where you're there for long periods of time, because bedrooms, right? Bedrooms have windows, but you typically don't want a window like right by your headboard, right? Because it's one of those type of things. So nonetheless, this is what happens when you give some kids some weapons. They start acting crazy, and damn it, why does it have to be one of us? Why? It's too many of us good brothers. I have not committed any violent crime, and there's many, many more of us brothers out there who have never committed violent crimes. So I don't want to sit here and act like this is the majority. This is a very, very, very small minority. Okay? It's ignorant. It's bad. Should not be doing it. All over just because you want to play. And the guy playing the video game had to suffer. Now, without further ado, guys, that is gaming gone. Wow. Beautifully done. Okay? We'll get very serious on that segment. That segment is not to joke with. We don't play around when it comes to that segment, man. Okay? Now, let's see if the soundboard's working. Bam. We can switch and we good. Okay? We still got the other ones? Can you dig it? We do. We good. We good. That's all I had to make sure. Make sure we still good. Y'all, Nintendo news. Y'all know what time it is. Another time where we cover Nintendo things. Y'all know I like Nintendo, man. I got this love-hate relationship for Nintendo. Like, the love I have for Nintendo is because, the heart of the channel, where we started, man, modifying the Nintendo Switch, Team executed the story, Gary Bowser, Max, Yen and Chen, we would, you remember that, Doc Special, that Blizzard Fox, y'all was around, we was down, hey. So I always like to come back to Nintendo news. My hate, though, is the fact that Nintendo always just coming after somebody for bogus reasons. Not giving us what we want, holding back on us. You know what I mean? Not giving us good controller colors. We're going to get more into that. So, what is going on with Nintendo? So, I would say the biggest story this week is Animal Crossing. It has a rebirth. I'm not a big fan of Animal Crossing, but where are my Animal Crossing fans at? So, there is a rebirth of Animal Crossing New Horizons. All right? It's going to be, from my understanding, released on January 15th. Now, this isn't just a resolution bump. This isn't just, a couple FPSs up. This is the full shebang. People are going crazy all over, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But since I'm covering Nintendo news, I got to talk about it. Now, let's talk a little bit about the game. So, apparently, I have no info, I don't know nothing about Animal Crossing. Y'all know I'm reading this. Okay? The resort hotel expansion is the new expansion that everybody's going crazy on. It's going to have a resort hotel area. You'll act as a designer to create themed rooms for guests. So we're going to see a lot of themed rooms, and you'll probably see that online and people doing it, right? Slumber Islands is a new dream world where players can create up to 3 fully terraformable islands. These islands come in 3 sizes and allow for 12-player multiplayer editing. Holy hell. What the hell did I just read? Hold on. Did it? 12-player editing at the same time? Oh, you can build levels. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of getting hyped. I don't even like Animal Crossing like that. I'm getting hyped too. Okay. Now, if you buy the Switch 2 edition or the upgrade pack, you get a 4K dock support version, I believe. Okay. So, if you want that 4K upgraded support, you might need to get that Switch 2 version, baby. All right. It's also going to have mouse style decorating using the Joy-Con 2, an in-game megaphone that uses the console's built-in microphone to call residents. Now, that's not all, folks. That's not all. There's some more news from Nintendo. We're talking about Zelda and Splatoon crossovers. So, there's going to be 2 new Tears of the Kingdom villagers. All right. And we're going to have Splatoon villagers as well. So they're going to be running all over. So if you love Animal Crossing, you now get Zelda and Splatoon crossovers as well. Yeah, a lot of things going on for Animal Crossing. January 15th, look out for that. All right, I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? Next, I got to talk about a couple games for Nintendo Switch, man. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. Talk to me nice. For those who do not know, Final Fantasy VII is my favorite RPG of all time. I think it is the best RPG of all time. That may be me, but I'm reading on my paper right here. This is going to drop January 22nd. Let me double check because I don't want to lie to y'all now. I do not want to lie. Hold on. We got to make sure. Remake. Okay. Yes, Intergrade. Okay, we want to make sure. I'm looking at here. Click. This better say, don't even play no sound either. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Okay. All right. January 15th for the Nintendo Switch. Y'all, it's going to include an intermission DLC. Ha ha ha, intermission. They better do this right. Don't play around with Final Fantasy VII, man. Nintendo, you late to the party. Everybody else is to the party, man. Everybody else been there, bro. Make it right. You got a chance. You got the DLC. I'm playing it from the rooter to the tutor. Better make it good, damn it. Now, we also got The Legend of Heroes Trails Beyond the Horizon, which will be launching January 15th. That is launching aside Animal Crossing. Yo, how the hell do you stand a chance next to Animal Crossing? Like, you're not... I'm going to be honest. Dynasty Warrior Origins was smarter, holding their release to January 22nd for the Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. I think that was smarter. Like, But... apparently, The Legend of Heroes Trails Beyond the Horizon is a massive JRPG. A lot of people are waiting on this to be released. Now, there is more Nintendo news. I ain't gonna bore that. All right, I told you I was a love-hate relationship. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll go ahead. I was a little hating. I felt the hate in my blood boiling. GameCube. They're bringing more GameCube games on Nintendo Switch Online. They just dropped Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I'm not gonna lie. That is nuts. GameCube, and let me just explain to people why the GameCube titles are trending hard right now and why we're going crazy for GameCube titles. I'm going to explain it. A lot of people during that era, GameCube had a heavy competition. If I'm not mistaken, that was the Xbox 360 era, right? Wasn't that the Xbox 360 era? PlayStation 3? GameCube? I think they were all in the same era. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But those are two major systems to go against, and I don't think you really, it's hard. So you didn't have a lot of the, I'm going to just say, I didn't feel like a lot of the mature, older gamers at the time got a GameCube. I believe I think at that time, I was around 20-something, right? So when you're in your 20s, you want the best game system. Ask a 20-year-old now, they'll probably say, I'm getting a PlayStation 5, right? They're not going to say they're getting a Nintendo Switch. Let's just be honest, okay? That's kind of how it is. So GameCube games are now being able to be played now. We're now able to enjoy something that we could not enjoy because at the time we had too much to play. And also, we didn't like the controller. At least the Xbox and PlayStation controllers were universal, very similar, right? They kind of could go with each other. Like, you could play one and play the other. When you got on a GameCube, lowly. Okay, another thing is that disappointment coming from Nintendo, because I love to hate on Nintendo, okay? I'm sorry. I do got a little hate in my blood. All right. There is no Baldur's Gate 3 coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Now, how do you pronounce that? Baldur's Gate 3? I don't know. Baldur's. I don't give a damn. Okay. Baldur's Gate 3 is not coming to Nintendo Switch 2. It is over. It's a wrap. It ain't coming. It's done. Don't even try. Don't beg. Don't plead. Don't cry. Okay. Also, Switch 2 is going to have another version released. Mark my words, everybody, get ready. When that new version is released, what is going to be the price? Is it going to be more than an Xbox or PlayStation? We shall see. I ain't going to go too much into that, but I think it's going to be cheaper than a PlayStation 5. A little bit cheaper, maybe the same price as an Xbox. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I just think that new Switch, they're gonna try to up the price. They want to make the price now. They're killing, bro. They're selling. How many did they sell? Like 10 million. They sold 10 million consoles at the price they're at now. Yeah, they can raise up the price. I'm telling y'all, we are in the era of inflation. If you are going to continue to buy, or if things are going to continue to sell out, they're going to continue to raise the price of it. That is just the way business is going to go. So if you want to fight back, stop buying. And that ain't going to happen. So y'all just going to keep paying higher. Okay? Now, you know what? I'm going to leave it at that. I was going to go on about Mario fatigue and all that, because there's a whole debate about Mario fatigue. Oh, Mario. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just say this quickly. I'm going to pose the question to everybody. Do you guys think that we will see Mario fatigue in the next 10 years? I'm going to ask y'all that. You know what? Let's make it even spicier. Do you think we'll see Mario fatigue in the next 5 years? Because a lot of people are estimating Nintendo is front-facing Mario with movies. You're going to see a lot of different toys. You're going to have, different restaurants like McDonald's and places like that. You have video games. Like, it's so many things around Mario that people are expecting to see Mario fatigue. I'm going to be honest. I do not think we'll see Mario fatigue. That is just me. Mario is one of those characters that are everlasting, right? Some people can say Bugs Bunny had fatigue. No, Bugs Bunny didn't have fatigue. It's just better characters came along that were more livelier, right? And more for the time and more fitting than Bugs Bunny. I don't think Bugs Bunny fell out, right? And that's why you were able to release things like Space Jam or Looney Tunes, where they were able to give the characters kind of their same humor, but spice them up a bit and make them more, more modern. I just think we're not going to see Mario fatigue. That's just me. I don't think we're going to see Mario fatigue at all. I do think there will be some people who will hate on Mario, and they will find a reason to, and I do think Mario will have like other licenses sold, and there will be some strange dark pieces around Mario. Like, I think we'll see more of that, but outside of that, I don't think we'll see Mario fatigue. But nonetheless, y'all, that is it for Nintendo news. Thank you. Stop clapping. Stop it. Damn, my fault. I'm sorry. Everybody, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Now, I don't know why this picture is up. For some reason, it should be another picture. I'm going to see if I can change it. But why does it have Nintendo 3DS? I'm appalled. I'm actually upset because I had a specific picture, perfect for this. And now I don't have it. Now it's not in front of me. You know what? We're going to pick a picture that I want to put, because I want to put it, damn it. We're going to use this picture. I like that better. Okay? No, we won't. We'll just leave this picture. Y'all, the reason I wanted to have this topic, and I know it says back in my day, this is going to sound like some old man shit, and I hate sounding like an old man, bro. But I'm going to be honest, I wanted to have this discussion because modding, okay, for everybody. Now, before I get into modding, because a lot of people here, we talk about modding and all this stuff. We're going to get deep into that. I want to speak on what Petrick said about Mario, because I want to know about the Mario fatigue. Mario's an iconic character, but Nintendo has other franchises that are underserved and aren't getting good attention. Star Fox. Yo, I'm not going to lie. A Star Fox movie, right? Link, Zelda, Kirby, You know what I mean? I'm going to give you a franchise that nobody thinks of that I actually think Nintendo could do. And I think Nintendo could do this franchise and they could do it live, like real humans, live action, and it could work. Punch Out. I think the Punch Out franchise could actually be like you can use real actors for Punch Out. You can have a real Little Mac. You can have somebody because Punch Out is one of those where it's about the guy who went from nothing to something, right? And we could also, if they want to, AI everything, they AI slop all that shit. What am I even talking about? They gonna slop. Anyways, so let's not get off topic. All right, but I will agree they do have a lot of other underserved franchises. I wanted to talk about this because I noticed that I was going through looking up different forums because I wanted to take a look into like what forums still existed when a lot of us were modding, right? And I don't know about, I might get, hey, young buck, pull over there now, boy. Let me tell you, young buck, boy, I'm going to put you on some game now, boy. Okay? When I first started modding, I couldn't just reach out to the internet and get a walkthrough, right? Internet had just hit. I just started figuring out about dial-up and all that. So when I was getting to the internet, yes, my first version of modding would be Game Genie. My first actual purchase with my own money for a mod was what was it? A golden finger for the PlayStation 1. I want everybody, you don't know about that. Some people might know, but you can go ahead and look it up. A golden finger for the PlayStation 1. That was my first mod purchase for the PlayStation 1. Before I found out you could, stuff a wad of paper in there, and before they had the swap magic, right? I got swap magic later, and I started burning display. Like, all that came later. That was the first thing I got. You could see endings at the beginning. You could, but there wasn't no forum that just taught me how to mod my system. The first forum that I actually went to was Xbox Scene. Who knows about Xbox Scene? It was actually mentioned in the Team Executor indictment. Okay, the whole entire court case. They actually were using that to stalk people and do a lot of other stuff. I ain't gonna talk like, hey, they got nasty. Okay, so if you signed up for Xbox Scene, your information was stolen. Okay, they got hacked, all types of stuff. Your information is wrapped. Okay, everybody that was on there, your stuff was in the front of a court. Like, everything. You're wrapped. If you signed up for Xbox Scene around that time, I'm one. Okay, but I will say this. I started getting into IRC chats. There were I think it was PS3 hacks. There were a lot of other forums. I would like to ask everybody today, do you think modding, not modding as far as retro modding, I think retro modding is flourishing. I think retro modding is at a beautiful state. But outside of retro modding, for current consoles, current gen, is modding dying? Are we going to watch modding die in front of us? The reason I ask is because we have the PlayStation 5 being the only system right now being modded. There we go again. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it, guys. I'm going to have to do it. I told you. I was probably going to have to put on Do Not Disturb. I told you if I was going to do it. I didn't want to do it, but I'm doing it. Do Not Disturb. They messed it up. Anyways, so the reason I asked that, I don't see any system outside the PlayStation 5. And PlayStation 5 modding is growing. We do see more information is going to come out about PlayStation 5 modding. But that's the only system right now keeping it alive. Now, remind you, everybody's waiting on custom firmware. They want to have modding similar to how modding is on other consoles. Now, I know what people might be thinking. Nick, this is about piracy, Nick. Let me lift up my chair for these people. My chair keep falling down its own, too. But they say, Nick, it's about piracy. I know you want to play games for free, Nick. To be honest, that's where it started. Be honest, man. It started for piracy. It did. My golden finger did not. I wanted to see the endings of games. The reason I bought a golden finger for my PlayStation 1 is because I had broke my PlayStation Final Fantasy 7 Disc 2, and I couldn't watch the ending. I was stuck on Disc 2, so I bought a golden finger just so I can see the ending of the game. That's why I bought it. Okay? Lo and behold, that opened up a new door for me. I didn't know that it would create an urge to want pirated games. I did. So what happened? I learned to modify systems. Yes, I installed my no, my first mod was that was my first mod. The first solder mod that I did was S-Box on the PlayStation 2. It was a one wire job, okay? I burned the hell out of myself, but I was able to play backups of all my games. And from that point on, I became addicted. I was addicted to modding. Um, but then I started learning more, right? As games became more prevalent. This was at a time, back then you didn't have, right now I can cut on my damn phone and get a million free games. And all those free games, damn it, are good. They're not just bad games, they're good games. There's also crappy games in there, okay? But they're good games. Back when I was growing up, we didn't have a plethora of free games that were that good. My mom and dad couldn't go to the store and buy a system and just give it to me and say, here, Johnny, connect it online. I didn't have that privilege. When my mom and dad went to the store to buy a video game system, they had to not only factor in the system, they had to factor in everything else into the price. How many kids do we have? We have to buy multiple controllers. Is that a single player game or a two-player game? We have to figure out how long it's going to take for them to take turns. Is that system going to stand these kids kicking it, dropping it, leg dropping it, whole gun? Because kids do some crazy shit with systems. My parents had to check all that. Nowadays, you can probably pick up a Boost mobile phone and download Fortnite on it. Have at it. You don't have to pay a dime. Play anything. Play Call of Duty Warzone free. Call of Duty free in my time would have... I feel like today we are going, and I'm marking my words on this, we are soon going to see modding die. And not retro modding, no. Okay, that's flourishing. And I don't want to be about piracy. I know, Nick, you're a fucking pirate. You're a damn pirate. I'm not a pirate. Trust me. Now with games being so free, I have no reason to pirate. I'm going to be honest. I don't even feel like downloading and transferring. I've gotten to the point where convenience is taking over my life. I don't even watch TV like I used to. Do y'all remember having a remote and changing the channel? Bro, I ain't changed the channel. Oh, my Lord. Damn. Yo, I got to think about that. Damn. Yo, when the last time I pressed up, like channel up? Like, yo, that's crazy, bro. I ain't pressed channel up on a remote, bro. We in a different time. I don't have that urge for piracy like I used to. But I do have a certain urge that I love to itch every time I play a game. I want to cheat. Y'all, I'm a single player game cheater, y'all. I'm admit it. I'm going to say it right here. I'm right now playing Outer Worlds 2. And you know what? First thing I'm thinking is, how can I exploit some glitch where I can just get as much money as I can so I can buy everything, so I can just go through the game. Right? It's not the fact that I want the cheat to ruin the game. I want to play through the game because there's so many games out there. There is no way you can play all these games through their entirety. How could you do it? Nick has figured the way. Get your cheat on. Get your cheat on. So I cheat my ass off. So I want to mod my system for cheats. Not only that, I think background music should be in every game. There should not be one single game where background music cannot be played. You should be able to turn that shit up, whatever it is. And you should be able to play whatever you own. So if it's on your PC, if it's on your phone, I should be able to quickly see what's on my device. Bing, play it while I'm playing the game. Hell, we can put in a damn CD back for PlayStation 1 and just let that bitch rip. From number 1 to 13, we get all the cuss words. And I mean, the world is filled with tricks and hoes. We'll just talk about those I know. Like, it could play on the game. They would no, you can't play. They be bleeping everything on. I want to be able to play my game and be able to have a walkthrough right on the screen. I'm tired of looking at my phone while I'm playing, man. I'm tired of that. I want to look at the screen and just keep my eyes on the screen, bro. My walkthrough right there. Go inside and do, okay. Go inside, do. I scroll down. I got to mod my system to do that. And if Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony, all major players, if you ain't doing that shit for me or you ain't making it more intuitive for me to be able, you need to let me use cheats. And I know some developers don't want you to use cheats. Well, guess what, Dev? It's up to me when I buy the game. I know you want to have the experience, but you need to do something because I'm going to open this system up. And I feel like we're going to lose it. Once PlayStation 5 is done, what else we got? Y'all tell me, Switch 2 getting modded? Switch 2 getting modded anytime soon? I just want to know. I don't hear no. Hold on. Let me listen. No, I don't hear no. I was just making sure. Because I knew I didn't hear nothing. What about Xbox? Oh, my goodness. Microsoft screwed up the game. Microsoft plucked it up so bad, I can't even use my USB game saves. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to all those who was, back when we used to hash sign our own shit. You know what I'm saying? We could re-sign our own stuff. Yeah, that was back when, I could take my save and I could say, which by the way, I'm going to put y'all on some game now. And I'm going to say, Microsoft, don't hate me for this because I got some stock in Microsoft. So, Microsoft, don't hate me. But if you want to cheat the right way, I'm going to tell you how you do it. And I could actually do it on Outer Worlds too, believe it or not. But I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Okay? If Xbox has a Play Anywhere title, you can play it on your PC. And guess what? If you can download it on your PC, that means the game save file is where? Oh, my goodness. I see you. I see you listening. So from there, you simply grab any game save you want. Somebody could have modified a damn game save to hell. You just simply, bam, you put that right into the file. You go back to play your game, you use that. Guess what happens? Microsoft says, oh, this is a great game save. I love it. They upload it, and it puts it to your game. You can go on your Xbox and play it. I haven't tried it yet. I think it works, though. I'm just saying, I haven't tried it yet, but I think it works. Okay? So if you want to cheat, just cheat the right way, man. All right? But y'all, I think, first of all, I want to send a shout out to Wololo. I want to send a shout out to PlayStation Hacks. I want to send a shout out to GBA Temp. Okay? I want to send a shout out to a lot of different individuals. Mr. Mario. Maybe I shout out Statics. Dr. Specimen, Blizzard Fox. I shout out all y'all. Hell, I shout out everybody. You know why? Because the scene would be damn near dead without a lot of us. GBA Temp. As much as GBA Temp, I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. GBA Temp, y'all gotta hear this. Okay? I ain't like the way y'all ran me off that time. Okay? But it was rightfully so. But still. But other than that, GBA Temp, they love me. You know what I mean? They're a great group of guys. Hey, they love me over there, man. Great group of guys, man. For real. They work hard. They don't let you bullshit. They don't let you come in there and cheat. They're gonna keep the story real. Now they do got some little, they got a couple script kiddies. Don't get it twisted. All right, but they real. They're the real deal. Okay? But these sites allowed us to continue to be able to talk about video games, modding, and modding history. I feel like Discord has taken away preservation. Every time you turn around, Discord servers getting nuked. That's not preservation. Yeah, we got archive.org. That's not the same. Shout out to console mods. Because they went from being consolemods.org to a whole damn wiki. We needed that. We really needed that. We have to have something to continue it on because I have a feeling that as these companies get more and more powerful and technology gets better, they're going to be able to track better. They're going to be able to shut down better. They're going to be able to keep us quiet better. So what happens to all this? Yo, Voltor. For those who do not know, shout out Voltor. I think that's how you pronounce his name, Voltor. He's a guy that I've seen do this SNES enhancer chip. He's been going for a year, right? Part of retro modding. we used to have places where we could go, man, and this shit would sit there. You can go to a forum. Yo, do y'all remember? And shout out to everybody who remember this. Y'all remember we used to go to a forum? You actually had a problem. You could post your problem, and then you can come back in an hour and see an update and go, man, and people really helped you? Now you got to go to Facebook. You got to go to Facebook, man. It's all, hey, is this it? You gonna go to Discord? I know people gonna say, go to Discord, Discord. My ass. Discord works, yes. Discord is great. Discord can host. Discord can do a lot of things. Discord can get nuked. Discord got spies. Discord, actual court cases was said to have Nintendo ninjas. It's a fact. So kiss my ass with Discord. I love Discord, though. I love Discord. Discord is great. It's a great thing. Okay. So I want to say, I'm not going to hold on. We got to move on. I'm not going to talk. Because I'll be ranting all day. We got to get to the munchies, dude. We got to get to the munchies. I got so much. Look, I haven't even talked about any of this, right? I got stuff all day, right? I'm telling you. I got, man, skill gap that done changed. Because the skill gap is way different now versus how it was then, right? Now you got so many things that can assist. You can play a damn fighting game, and someone can press one button and do a 20-hit combo. You couldn't do that shit in my day. You had to be good, okay? That was another thing. I got so much to talk about. I'm not even gonna go through that. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I'm not doing it today, y'all. I'm not doing it. So I want to get to my other segment, which, oh, by the way, if I don't have this is gonna be upsetting. Yo, I don't have it. No. You can't do this to me. All right, y'all. We're going to have to get this. We're going to have to do it. Because we got the hottest segment, and I'm getting right to it. Put this to the side. Y'all, without further ado, let's get to the segment. Y'all know what time it is, man. Now, this is one of the hottest segments, clips that we do, period. Choose your fate. Dude, I got the munchies. Gaming going wild. For those who do not know, over 1 million views on TikTok. I can't tell you how many on YouTube. I can't tell you how many on X. I can't tell you how many on Facebook. Multiple platforms. Guys, we are growing. I got to thank y'all for that. Y'all are the reason. And Dude, I Got the Munchies is a segment. Well, if you like a left-hand cigarette, if you just got your inner fat boy, if you actually fat, because my ass get fat from time to time. I got to drop it down. I might be good right now, but time to time I get fat. All right, because I ain't going to lie. My inner fat boy kicks in often. All right, and that's why this segment, Dude, I Got the Munchies. Now, before I get to that, I want to see here. No, I do not. So, we're going to run a 1-minute video clip while I grab the segment, because I don't got it in front of me, y'all. I play now. Hold on. Let's see if this works. Let's see. I'm going to test it out. Hold on. Nah, this shit don't work, man. How you get a 1-minute video? Oh, okay. My bad. Here it go. About to say, how you cut that shit off? You know what I'm saying? That shit was annoying. Yo, I'd rather just play music. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was super annoying. Without further ado, let's get to Dude, I Got the fucking munchies. Now, y'all always know it. Start off with that one. Hold on. Let me cut it off. All right. Ooh, y'all want to get some inner fat boy on today? Y'all are about to be the fattest people. Let's go. So, we are going to start off with Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, that chicken sandwich ain't the only thing that's about to be hitting, y'all. I'm going to promise you this one. Well, Chick-fil-A is giving fans what they really want, and they have decided to bring to us Frosted sodas and floats. This is official, folks. All right. Vanilla ice dream mixed with Coke, Dr. Pepper, or Sprite. It's basically a milkshake. All right. With soda. You're going to love it. Now, Chick-fil-A also says they're going to have retro packaging, collectible cups. They're going to be doing all types of promotions around this. So we got to go ahead and send a big shout out to Chick-fil-A for frosted sodas and floats official. What are we doing, y'all? I'm sorry. I'm going to be honest with y'all. This shit looks so good. They don't even have to convince me. I am down. Floats? Oh my goodness. Chick-fil-A. A chicken sandwich and a float. I'm not going to lie. One thing's that Popeyes, to me, destroys Chick-fil-A with the chicken sandwich. And I know some people might go crazy over that. But the fact that Chick-fil-A brought this, they swinging the pendulum. They swinging the pendulum. All right, let's go ahead and get to the next one. That looks so good, though. I'm not going to lie. Damn. Now, Jack in the Box. We got to shout out Jack in the Box, which I have a Jack in the Box not too far from me, okay? They just opened up. The Chicken Supreme is back, y'all, and this is back for Jack in the Box 75th anniversary. Now, this was first sold in 1980 and got retired in 2004, but it is now resurrected and here for everybody to try. Now, it is also available with the double chicken supreme munchie meal that comes with tacos, curly fries, and a collectible Jibby bag of charms. I'm gonna be honest, chicken sandwich don't look half bad. Okay, come with tacos and curly. That's the weird mix. It's not a mix that I think I would get ever or order, but it's a delicious mix. You get the chicken sandwich, curly fries, and tacos. And I don't know about the taste palette, but for some reason, this taste palette right here, I'm not going to lie, Jack in the Box, I might have to holler at you, man. This is looking delicious, okay? Look, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, you got it. Well, I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. This one definitely looks delicious. Double Chicken Supreme Munchie Meal. All right, let's go ahead and move on, man. Let's see what this next one's talking about. Okay. Now, KFC. Hey, I'm about to be fat as hell, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm about to let me raise the seat up. Let me raise the seat up real quick, man, because the seat keep dropping down, man. I'm hungry and shit. I can tell I'm getting fatter as I'm watching it, because as I'm saying it, it's like my chair getting down. Yo, 9 at night, and you making me hungry. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, this is a perfect time, man. Better hit them up now. KFC has launched Maddie's Cheesy Nuggy Gravy Bowl. It's their take on poutine. How do you say that? Is that poutine? Did I have that right? I've never had it before. Believe it or not. All right. Is that poutine? Is that how you pronounce it? Poutine? Poutine. I want to make sure I get it. But nonetheless, KFC is launching Maddie's Cheesy Nuggy Gravy Bowl. That's what it's going to be called. It looks delicious there. And you can see the gravy, the chicken, the fries, the mash. They got so many different combos. I'm not going to lie. This looks delicious. They're also going to have a couple other items I heard as well. I think it was, what was the other item? I don't have it here. I think they were going to do like cheese curds as well. I think KFC is doing cheese curds. I'm not 100% on that. But Maddie's Cheesy Nuggy Gravy Bowl. Y'all, what are we doing? Yes or no? I'm not going to lie. Every single bowl there looks good to me. I would eat every bowl. That's just me. That's just me. I don't know about y'all, but that shit looks fire. The Colonel is trying to get us back, y'all, because I'm not going to lie. Popeyes, since they got the chicken sandwich, they just got the swag back. Like, the swag back. Like, every time you go to a Popeyes, just look. Just look. Right? Is somebody ordering something? Okay? Popeye's jumping. I don't know. Maybe it's just me over here. But Popeye's jumping where I'm at. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Damn, that looked good. So, Shake Shack is now bringing us a Korean-inspired chicken to the U.S., as well with some other options, okay? They're going for a Korean-inspired theme menu. So, this fried chicken, and they got the chicken in the end, is going to be launched stateside. I'm not sure to pronounce this. It's going to have a gochujang glaze, white kimchi slaw from a family-run kimchi company, and it's going to have real Korean inspiration. So, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not big on the Korean thing. I actually will eat Korean barbecue. I do love Korean barbecue, but I think that a lot of people have taken the Korean inspiration the wrong way. You know what I mean? Or the flavor palette is not there. It's just something about it. So for me, I don't know about it. I can say the items do look good though. Every item on here looks tasty, but Shake Shack is going for a Korean inspired menu, and you're specifically gonna want to try out the Korean style fried chicken. Go ahead and try it out and let me know. It looks kind of like what is that? Sesame chicken? That's what it kind of looks like to me. It looks like sesame chicken. I don't know. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. I'm not gonna lie, them fries look good though. I'm hungry. Shit, I shouldn't have did this. Okay. Starbucks. They launching some new drinks for us, y'all, 2026. And I know I turned into a bougie bitch just now. Yes. We're gonna talk about Starbucks. So, 2026, their winter menu, they are bringing us a lot, y'all. They're gonna have a caramel protein, maca and latte. I think that's how do you pronounce that? Is it matcha? I'm gonna say matcha. They're gonna have a caramel protein matcha and latte. All right, that's one of the options you see there. They're gonna have a Dubai chocolate matcha and mocha. They're also gonna have pistachio drinks all year round. Okay, so these are things that Starbucks are offering now. Dubai chocolate has taken over the US, for those who do not know. Matcha, okay. Matcha. Okay, I got it right the second time. So matcha. All right. So caramel protein matcha and latte, a Dubai chocolate matcha and mocha, and they're also going to have pistachio drinks year round. All right, I'm not going to lie. Starbucks has made me into a bougie bitch. I will go up there, and a lot of times I always said for years, I'm never drinking Starbucks, man. I used to drink that old drip coffee from the gas station or at home. You know what I mean? Then I had one of them, I think it was a caramel latte or something, or it was one of them things. I don't know if it was a caramel latte. It was some shit, caramel wrapped around it and shit, right? And it was they ain't got regular names for Starbucks. They be calling them long A's and giant A's and small T's and shit. Like, yeah, just small, medium, large, venti, I endorse. Like, don't give me that. Just tell me the size. Is it large? Okay, give me a large. But nonetheless, Starbucks has a couple new drinks. Go ahead and check them out. Now, Blizzard Fox, Dubai chocolate is the biggest joke in my opinion. I have never tried Dubai chocolate. It's been all over. People go crazy for it. I know some people that swear by it, love it. I've never tried it. Never tried it, man. I heard some people love it though. You know what I'm saying? So, regardless, I'm with you. It's too overhyped. Too overhyped. Now, next, we are talking Oreo Reese's, y'all. Yes, Oreo Reese's are back nationwide. People have been craving these Oreos with Reese's peanut butter. And yes, they're going to be back. They're going to have regular Oreos. They're going to have Oreo minis, peanut butters. And y'all already have seen the Oreo Zero Sugar rolling around. Yo, Oreos is killing the game right now. I got to say, big shout out to Oreos. Oreo, talk to me nice. I have never, believe it or not, guys, I'm going to ask everybody this. I have never tried a Reese's peanut butter Oreo. Can somebody tell me, is it going to be worth the hype? Because I'm going to go to the store and get them. And I want you guys to tell me right now, is it worth the hype? Because if it ain't, I'm going to be upset that y'all, come back. And it ain't all that. Because regular Oreo and lemon, it's all you need. It's all you need. I'm just saying. All right. Let's go ahead. But this is actually, it's back, y'all. It's back. Okay, so everybody go ahead and check it out. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Now, Burger King is testing the bacon cheddar hash Whopper. Burger King, talk to me nice. They listening. They listening, man. They hearing people. They know what we want. So this bacon cheddar hash Whopper is going to come with not only a beef patty. It's going to come with bacon. It's going to come with an egg patty. It's going to come with hash browns. And it's going to come with a special sauce. I ain't going to tell you what kind of sauce, man. You're going to have to check that up at aioli. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be aioli sauce. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, the reason I got to say Burger King is right on point with this, I do feel like no fast food restaurant, at least any of the major players have taken advantage of the 4 a.m. burger. Right? I don't know if it's 2 a.m. burger, 4 a.m. burger, 3:55, 67 a.m. burger. I don't give a damn what you call it. But with the hash brown, eggs, beef patty, you know, and that's it. Right? You just go through and I feel like this one actually captured it. It has the bacon, the eggs, the hash brown, and the burger. I'm not gonna lie, I want this. I want this. Out of everything I've seen so far today, this is my number one. Burger King. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I gotta say. And y'all, without further ado, that is, dude, I got the fucking munchies. Not gonna lie. So would you like, yo, so would you like a demi, short, tall, grande, vente, or Trenta coffee? Yo, you see what I'm talking about, man? It's how they be doing it, man. You know, oh, our teas come in this color, our refreshers come in this one. Oh, this one's for our coffees. This one's for our latte. I don't give a damn. Small, medium, or large, man. Small, medium, large, or extra large, or super size. Like, that's why I like McDonald's. They said super size. We understand that. We understand super size. You know what I'm saying? Question, how long to cool down? You know what I'm saying? Yo, I don't know. I have to look. I think the cool down probably like 12 hours, though. So you probably got like half a day. Shake Shack will be seeing me very soon for that Korean menu. I ain't gonna lie. Shake Shack, the chicken look good. I don't know about all the other stuff. I'll be funny on that. But it looked real good, man. That chicken, it reminds me of sesame chicken from a Chinese restaurant, right? And I say Chinese because I go to a Chinese restaurant to get sesame chicken. I don't go to the Korean restaurant, right? So that's why I'm saying it reminds me of that. I know it's Korean. I don't want to hear nothing. All right, I know the difference. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Indie game of the week, y'all. I'm going to start doing other topics as well and swapping them in and out. So as you see, Nintendo news, indie game of the week, different things. The reason we do this, we try to remain very topical. For those who do not know, I have always tried to remain very professional, man. I always want to try to bring y'all more, try to keep everything the same. So when people come, they kind of know what to expect, know what to get. You know, I want that to be the rhythm of Nick Moses 05 Gaming Podcast. So that's why I do a lot of these. And I'm always going to keep innovating. Soon, one of the things I plan on innovating next is polls, okay? I want to be able to have polls there, so when we do choose your fate, you could be able to pick a poll, right? So these are the things I'm thinking of. So Indie Game of the Week will be a segment where I not only play a lot of indie games, I want to be able to give them their shout out. Now, one I was going to mention was Body Cam, because I've been playing Body Cam nonstop. For those who do not know, hold on, let me see Body Cam. I'm going to see if I can pull up an actual clip of Body Cam right now, because I know some people may not have actually seen Body Cam, the game, before. I'm going to show you a quick clip right now, and this is from my short, so it ain't going to be nothing that, okay, here we go. I got one. I'm going to pull this up on screen, and I hope I don't mess this up. Let me take off the preview and move this over. Hopefully this is good. All right, there we go. Share screen. And bingo. Hold up. Don't play. Don't play. Share screen. Okay. So this is a clip from me playing Body Cam. Okay. And don't do it again, bro. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Sit your ass down. I told you not to shoot me, you fucking bitch. Now, next time, I'm going to put a bullet. Now, for me, I hear the audio. I don't know if you guys hear the audio. Can you guys hear the audio? I need to check that. Let me see something. I just looked. Let me see. Yeah, y'all can hear the audio. Okay. This man. Who shot me, man? Don't. So, that is Body Cam. That's just a quick clip of Body Cam, man. I got many more games and clips I'm going to be sharing, but enough about that. I want to go ahead. I want to talk about an indie game this week that I have yet to play. I'm interested, though. I seen it. And you got me, man. You got me. You know what I'm saying? Think I might go on crack right now, man, and go and purchase that thing. But y'all, I wanna watch this trailer with y'all. Right? I wanna watch it with y'all. Because I don't want it to be like, but this is an indie game. And I don't know how they feel about it. Maybe they'll flag it, maybe they won't. Who gives a damn, right? But one thing's for certain, I'm doing nothing but going to show the trailer of the game. And I'll try to I don't want to take sound out, but I'll turn the sound down and that way make it a little better. Okay, hold on. I don't think that's the one. I think I want the official. Is that the official release date trailer? Holy hell, they don't got a lot of views, man. Oh, no, we got to help them out. They need more views on this one. So, let's pull it up on screen and share screen now. Let's take a look. Indie game of the week for me, y'all, is going to be Oddcore. I don't know if y'all heard of Oddcore, but I heard it, I took a look, and I instantly wanted to play it. I'm a boomer. Sorry. Okay? And games like this, they just do something, man. Just do something to me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and watch it right now. Yes. Y'all see.
Greetings! Timmy is here to introduce you to our soon-to-be open state-of-the-art theme park and resort. With our probably infinite room generator. Be sure to order your Walkman now. Your trusted Walkman.
That joint look fire. Y'all, I'm here to tell y'all, man. Let me just go ahead and just to play it. But I'm sorry. They got me, man. And for those who don't understand the concept, because I got everything here about it. I ain't even want to go over it, but you have 5 minutes until your death. It generates forever. So it'll just keep generating levels. From my understanding, these are generated. So you can keep going. But for 5 minutes, non-stop. How much can you do? How far can you go? How many levels can you do? What variants can you run? Like, it's so many different things. And being that you only have 5 minutes, it leaves you wondering, what all can you do within those 5 minutes? I love it. Not gonna lie. This is probably gonna be one y'all gonna be seeing me stream very soon. I don't know why I haven't heard of it, why nobody's mentioned it. But I wanted to go ahead and say my indie title of the week is Oddcore. It's Oddcore, flat out. I can simply say that. Y'all seen it, like, yo, the fact that I can play a first-person shooter, it's fast-paced, non-stop, all different types of levels. Now, some people want the realism, right? They want the ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. That's why I show body cam. If you want realism, go ahead and check out body cam, bro. Check out body cam. And I might do body cam for indie game of the week just to give them indie game of the week. Like, I want indie game of the week to be specific to this game. Oddcore is a liminal nightmare. Is that how you call those? Is that what you call them? But it is a nightmare arena. You have 5 minutes to live. What are you going to do with those 5 minutes? Are you going to use them to the best of your ability? Are you going to try to achieve the high score? Are you going to try to see how many levels you can get through? Are you going to see how far you can go on one level? What are you going to do within those 5 minutes? Are you going to mix the most power-ups? I'm here for it. I'm here for that one, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely here for that. So, Oddcore, Dap me up, man. I was gonna shake your hand, but I ain't gonna shake your hand. Dap me up. I was gonna shake it because I don't know you. When I don't know you, I shake your hand, man. When I don't know you, I shake your hand. If you family, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? I almost shook your hand, but I feel like I know you. I feel like I know you. I'm gonna dap you up. But this is a time mechanic game. You know, you can shoot certain things. I think you can earn more time, or not really sure about that. But I just love the aesthetics. I love the artwork. I love the fact that you can have different weapons, different mechanics. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to try that game. So right now, I want to say, because I'm gonna pull it up right now. I want to get all the information out about it. I got to at least do them justice. If I'm gonna talk about you, I'm gonna try to do you some good justice, right? So, Oddcore, all right? It is right now on an introductory offer for $8, y'all. $7.99. Y'all can get $8, man. Go ahead and try Oddcore. Try them out. It was $10. It's only gonna be to January 14th, so you ain't got long. If you do it, at least shout out Nick Moses. Put Nick Moses in it. When you write a review for the game, if you get it, put Nick Moses something. You gotta like give me something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no link. I ain't got no affiliate link from him. But I'm gonna go ahead and clip this up, man. Let them know. Yeah, right now it's an introductory offer, man. It says here you only have 5 minutes to stylishly explode your way through the hordes of corrupted entities in this retro FPS. All right, let's go ahead. So, indie game of the week, Oddcore. Now, Jasmine, I saw this game today on my feed, downloading the demo right now. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that game looked crazy, bro. I think I'm gonna have to cough up to 8. They might give me on the 8, man. They got me. They sold me. At least to play with y'all, you know what I mean, and just let y'all chill. So I'll be on Twitch, I'll be on Twitch with it. And for those who do not know, YouTube, you get the videos, Twitch get the live streams, everybody, all right, okay. We can get that straight. All right. So, without further ado, that's Oddcore. I ain't got nothing else to say about it. Looks like a great game. Everybody go check it out. Let's move on to the last, but definitely not least. This is none other, y'all, than Choose Your Fate. Choose Your Fate, man. Y'all know what we do every time this, and this one is a banger. Choose Your Fate is where we put 2 choices. You must pick one, and you can only pick one. You cannot pick 2. You cannot pick none. You must pick one. All right? So, without further ado, I want everybody to know this one is a special head-to-head Choose Your Fate episode, which means we are doing nothing but video game characters head-to-head. Yes, head-to-head matchup. So if you got any you thinking of, you need to go ahead and make sure now some of you might not know the characters, okay, but you can look at the characters, okay, you can see them, all right. So without further ado, and I know we have Blizzard Fox there. I don't know if Blizzard Fox is. See him on mute. I don't want to bring him in, just story. If I Blizzard Fox, are you with us? If you're not with us, I can go ahead and bring you in. Okay,
Hey,
seem like
can
you
y'all
with
hear
us.
me now?
Yeah, I can hear you fine, man. How are you doing?
Perfect. So far, so good. For a moment
It's
there,
good.
when you started moving back and forth, I thought you were a mosquito in my ear again.
And I didn't want to bring you in. I ain't know to bring you in and Choose Your Fate. I ain't want to overstep my boundaries, man.
No,
You know what I
you're
mean?
good.
All right, cool, man. You know what I mean? So this one is a head-to-head Choose Your Fate, man. It's just going to be characters going against each other. And this is random select, right? So we don't know who we getting. But we're going to find out right now. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to Choose Your Fate. Now, everybody know I got to change the last one. I got to change the last one because I ain't going to lie, that burger looking, that's a burger I eat.
Seriously, that thing do be looking good.
Yeah, dude, man. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Choose Your Fate. Choose Your Fate. You can't come out the gate like that, man. I knew this was gonna be head to head, but what the hell? Like we coming out the gate with just ninjas. All right, okay. All right, I'll go ahead and say this one. This is the same way. We'll go ahead. I'll start it out, then I'll pass it on to you, Blizzard Fox. Who wins in a head-to-head battle? Ryu, Hayabusa, or Strider? And I don't know how to pronounce his name, okay? I think it's Ryu Hayabusa, or I'm just going to say Ryu. Who wins in a head-to-head battle? Ryu or Strider? Y'all.
I think
Uh,
you're saying the name correctly. I'm only
okay,
more
good.
familiar with Hayabusa more so because I played his game specifically,
Okay. See,
and I
all
think
right.
he would more likely win against Strider.
Mm. You know what? I'm gonna have to say, yo, this is a tough one, man. This is a tough one. So, I gotta pick one, man. I told myself you got to stick to your guns. As much as I want to just say Ryu, at the same time, I know what Strider is capable of in Marvel vs. Capcom. You know what I mean? He's a beast, man. He got all the little things. Bing, bing, bing. He can go on top. And I played the old Striders too,
Hmm.
back when he can like, so he can pretty much like, he got those steel boots or like magnetic boots so they can grab onto anything. So he can be upside down. He can be on the walls. He can be, it's very strange. It's a tough battle. I'm just going to go ahead and pick mine. I'm going to go ahead and pick Ryu. Go with what I know best, right? I know more about him. The guy's a beast, nonstop. I mean, how many monsters has he destroyed? He's still here. He doesn't age, right? I mean, this guy's he survives history. Now Strider, you know, to each his own, Strider, but I don't think you holding it up with this man. Okay, that's just me. That man got magic. That man got Strider. I know you might got some little, but Strider got gadgets and shit. And then he got the little. Tough battle. But I'm going to just go Ryu. I'm just leave it at that. Just leave it at that, man. You know, and I remember playing, you know, the Genesis version of Strider, and that was a classic.
Mm.
Oh, snap. Now we getting into dirty
Seriously?
waters. Woo! So I'll announce it. I'll take this one first. All right. So who wins in a head-to-head battle? Master Chief or Kratos? I can't go against Master Chief on nothing, bro. Master Chief is my heart, soul, man. I think Master Chief could beat everybody. I don't think it's many that can beat Master. I think Master Chief could beat Professor X. Okay? I think Master Chief, his hardest opponent will be Magneto, and he'll beat him. Like I'm different. Master Chief has technology that is so far beyond what people even can think of. And he's a damn super soldier. Master Chief could do it all. And they hate on him. But I think he got this battle. Even against Kratos, who I've seen slay the. Oh my God. He slayed monsters the size of lands. Still don't care. Master Chief, all day. Mr. Fox, on you.
I'm actually gonna have to disagree with you here. I'm sorry, Master Chief. I love the guy. He can do so much. But compared to Kratos, I'm probably gonna go with a god who's killed other gods, mind you.
Yo, man, I feel you, man. I can't disagree with you, man. Kratos
No, but
has definitely killed other gods. And not only that, brutally, may I remind you.
yes,
Right? Like,
very
it wasn't
brutally.
like, very brutally. Like, it wasn't no, I broke my arm. It was like, no, it was,
Albeit I will give Master Chief the benefit of the doubt, given that he has so much working for him as well. He would probably give Kratos a run for his money.
yeah, I think, like, Master Chief, man, and I just got to show my love for him. You know what I mean? I know it's hard, man, but I need to put him up against Predator or something. You know what I'm saying? Kratos is a beast. But still, my vision that I have is Master Chief got this technology where everything Kratos is doing is
What?
poof, shields, poof, this, poof, that. You like, damn, how does he have this technology that maybe Master Chief bringing something new, right? I don't know, but hey, we reaching. I can't even doubt your answer because he's definitely destroyed gods. Like, it was hard for me, but I got to show my loyalty. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get killed for that one. I'm sure in the comments later on.
But
They'll be,
the better question, given that these are two big giants, Xbox or PlayStation.
true. That is, you know what? That is where it all comes down to, right? You might as well you just break through all that, right? Red or blue? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Are you a repub or a dem? Let me know. So let's go to the next one. Holy hell! What?
What is this?
Yo, hold up, producer. What the hell is You know what? We're gonna focus. We're gonna focus. This is a battle out of nowhere. Okay, this is one we have not expected. But I'm gonna just you gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let you take this one first. I'll say it. All right, now I'll let you take this one first. But who wins in a head-to-head battle? Lady, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Dimitrescu or Marissa from Street Fighter 6. Now, I just know that lady's super huge and she's from Resident Evil Village and she is massive. And I know Marissa from Street Fighter 6 is like damn near 7 feet tall and massive. So these are two massive women who are going head to head in the matchup. Blizzard Fox, who you got?
I'm sorry, but I'm more so questioning what the message is here.
What do you think the messaging is, Blizzard Fox? I like to ask.
I'm
What is
sorry,
the
but
messaging?
we have a lady that people simp over with a grappler inside the same thing.
So we got two grappler archetypes.
In many different ways.
Oh gosh, man, that was hilarious, man. Now, oh goodness, if you had to pick one, Blizzard Fox, who you picking to win the battle?
Probably Lady Dimitri, more so just because of what I've seen and what they can do in Resident Evil. One
I'm
is
with
just,
you.
again, strong lady grappler. But against it's something that's already supernatural is
Yeah,
crazy.
I know. This one's a tough one for me. I almost want to show loyalty, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I think Lady Dimitri got her, man. I think Lady Dimitri got Marissa. As much as I want to give Marissa props on this, Marissa, I can't. You just gonna get demolished. Like you're gonna get demolished. And as much as I know you're a grappler as well, I know Marissa got some strikes. I'm talking about a gun. It ain't gonna do nothing against Lady Dimitri. You're done. You're ate up. You're breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You're not being seen. You're not leaving the village. You know what I mean? That's it. Game over. So for me, yeah, man, I go Lady Dimitri too, man. So I think we got a unanimous on that one. And much as Marissa, holy hell, Marissa, I mean, I every time I see her, I'm just like, even in the game when she does a combo, I'm like, damn, you know, she hit somebody like shit that looked like it hurt. You know, like, ooh, she ain't no joke. But got to give it up for Lady Dimitri. Ooh, we got some head to head matchups.
This one's
Okay.
harder for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this one. I'll go first. Give you a little time. Who wins in a head-to-head battle? Nemesis from Resident Evil 3 or Jack 8 from Tekken? For me, if I have to think about this and think deep, I'm gonna say Jack 8. I think Jack 8 wins this battle. Even though Nemesis is another life form, Jack is robotic. It's a machine. Jack also heavy machinery. Jack also flies, lasers. I mean, has so much more to offer in weaponry than Nemesis, and I think that's going to overwhelm anything he has to do with his whatever species he is, monster he is. I don't know what he is, but it doesn't even matter. I think Jack 8 will disintegrate that shit easily. So with me, say Jack. Jack 8. Who do you got? Blizzard Fox.
Given that I'm not really into the Tekken lore, I understand a lot more about Nemesis, and I feel like that he might have a slight more edge against Jack 8. Only problem is that it would have to come down to how fast his regeneration can be.
You right. You right, because he got unlimited. He could just be right back to normal. Split him in half. He bam. So you right.
You gotta
You
be
right.
quick
That
with Nemesis,
you gotta be quick. Yeah.
or just be
Damn that.
unrelenting with him.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. This is one
But
I
if it,
gotta put up. This is probably I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot tougher than I made it. Nemesis is one of the out of all the Resident Evil games, I probably feared Nemesis the most. Out of all of them. Like busting through the walls, chasing you, and shit
Yeah.
like that. And oh my god, that was worse than the Resident Evil 1 jump scares. Like boom, boom. Like, oh no, Nemesis was something, and how many shots it took to kill him, and oh my goodness, Nemesis Beast. But Jack, just to not even to go too much on the lore, but the reason he's Jack 8 is each year that tournament comes, Jack gets better every year, just like any other robot. So they continue to make him better based off of everybody else's fighting styles, how they're getting better. And they also see his previous year's mistakes and make him better. So Jack 8 is pretty much like, it's, think of AI, right? They say AI,
Hmm. It's
it gets
always
faster and
improving.
faster with learning, right? So it's the same way. So each iteration of Jack gets predominantly better. And Jack 8 is like, whoa, like the one. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of a little bit on the Jack lore. But nonetheless, I agree. That's a tough matchup. That one's a tough one. That one was like, man, okay, they got us with that one. Let's see what's next.
Okay, what am I looking at?
Blizzard Fox, I guess you go, we get it first on you. Who wins in a head-to-head battle? Sonic the Hedgehog or Astrobot?
I'm easily giving this to Sonic. But the better
Yeah.
question is which variation of Sonic are we going to be talking about?
Any
That is a
one.
rhetorical question. That is a rhetorical question. Every single one will be that little bot's ass.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. Sonic is so easy for this. I'm gonna ask this to everybody. What does Astrobot do? Like, I don't know what Astrobot does. Like, I have no idea. So I'm not into the lore of
As far
Astrobot.
as I played with both games that he stars in, it just mainly just seems to be PlayStation's new mascot, and that's about it.
Oh my goodness. Well, one thing I can say is Sonic got some big ass hands. Okay. If he just hit you with one, it's over. He runs fast. You ain't catching him.
He
He
already
runs circus
runs
runs.
faster than the speed of sound, where
Yeah.
if we're talking about certain Sonics, we can go from something that can be planetary devastational to something that can be multiversal devastational too, if we're including the Chaos
You
Emerald.
right. We can start getting Galacto. You know what I mean? We can start
And
going other
do not get me
universes
started
with
on
Sonic.
Fleetway.
Yeah, I know, but
Do not get me
hey,
started on Fleetway.
you right. Chaos Sonic, the Chaos. Oh my god, we can get to different Sonics. You right, with Sonic, but all of them kick his ass. I'm with you. Every single Sonic the Hedgehog kicks Astrobot's ass by far. I don't even know how Astrobot made it to a head-to-head competition. Astrobot, I gotta say, did you pay off the producer or something, Astrobot? Because you should not be in any head-to-head competition unless you was gonna go against somebody else. Like I could have put you against somebody. I can't even put you against. I was gonna say somebody like Jack and Daxter or something, but they both would stomp your ass out. Like they actually throw hands. You know what I mean? Like, nobody. Like I ain't get the okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and move on. This is an easy one. Sonic the Hedgehog, not even debatable. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Ooh, oh man, Can I get a second? Can I get a second, Lord?
Mm.
Woo! Y'all, this is the one. Who wins in a head-to-head battle? Bayonetta or Laura Croft?
Choose your answer carefully.
Choose carefully now, okay? Both of these women are two of the hottest video game characters, allegedly. Okay? I don't want to say, okay? But when it comes to video game female characters in the lore and the rank of hotness, they typically are in the top 10 of every list. These two women both are dangerous. They both hold twin pistols. This was a tough one. I didn't know he was going to come to this. I didn't know. I don't know. Blizzard, you want to go first? I want to go first. How you want to do this?
To be honest, I
I need a second, man. I gotta think. Shit. I'm trying to vision. Okay. 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 I got my ass. I'm gonna go. I got it. Who wins in a head-to-head battle? Easily. I ain't gonna say easily. I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna take back easily. Let me get that back. Who wins in a head-to-head battle? Bayonetta. Bayonetta. The reason I think she would destroy Lara Croft is because Lara Croft, although twin pistols as well, and very fast with shooting, Bayonetta has handled multiple enemies at the same time and has learned to be able to fight on celestial beings. And I don't think Lara Croft has faced anything celestial. Is that even how you pronounce that? Celestial? I don't even know. But she's not fought otherworldly beings. Bayonetta has. She's fought other spiritual beings from other life forms and places. She's tackled them from different sides. Bam, 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 bam. She's more flexible. I think that's a huge factor. She is way more flexible than Lara Croft. So, which means when she's doing her shots, she can do certain ways and she can shoot. I don't know if Lara Croft can do that. I do think Lara Croft has better stamina. But who needs stamina when you got a gun like Bayonetta? Bayonetta. Final answer. I gotta say. Did it. Now, Blizzard Fox, I know you're away. I hear people, if you're in the background, you're doing your thing. It's cool. You know what I mean? It's on you.
I'm gonna have to agree about Bayonetta, given that she's already fought otherworldly things.
I agree. She
And if
has.
we're giving them access to their full capabilities, Bayonetta already has somewhat supernatural abilities by herself, especially when it comes to her firearms and slowing down time.
Slowing down time. You're right about that. Forgot all about it, man. That's one of her biggest things, slowing down time. Yeah. I don't think Lara Croft has anything for that. Now, also, Lara Croft doesn't really have any special supernatural abilities. I would say she more reminds me of like a Batman style, right? Where she's just naturally gifted.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I'm going to have to go with Bayonetta. Final answer on that. And let's see, was that the last one? Yes, it was. And that was choose your blade. Now, okay, so Blizzard Fox. Now, just a couple things before we get out of here. I know we had a lot of things we discussed today. Anything I discussed that I left out that you might want to chime in on or add to? Sometimes I miss certain things. Anything that you thought of or anything I went over that you want to add to, chime in anything before I ask you anything.
Well, a couple things within the PS5 I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, let's do that.
Firstly, the creator of this upcoming exploit has finally shown off that they're pretty close to releasing it. The one where it now requires some old Star Wars game. I believe it was called Star Wars Racers Revenge. And with this exploit called Masticore, it seems like that it'll open up the PlayStation 5 to be jailbreakable on higher firmwares now.
Now, let me ask this.
Hmm.
If you have that Star Wars disc, is there a world where you could technically modify multiple PlayStations and make a business out of it?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Problem is that most of these jailbreaks are tethered. So the moment the person turns it off, it's going to get rid of the jailbreak.
Okay. So, do you see a more untethered jailbreak coming along, similar to how, a lot of people have their modded Nintendo Switch, right? And
Hmm.
they have mod chips installed. And do you see something like that coming along?
I would say at the earliest, maybe within a year, if we're going at the current rate that we are with just exploit as an example.
Okay.
And the most reason why is because of the whole boot ROM things being leaked.
Okay.
By itself, it doesn't really do much right now,
Okay.
but it at least helps move things along, just putting a foot into the door.
Okay. Now, is there any place or anything where you can see Star Wars Racer or this exploit being implemented in other ways outside of this Star Wars Racer? Now that we have, or based on what they're saying, that this is going to be possibly releasing. If it releases, do you think we'll see some other exploit that will not involve Star Wars Racer to get more people to modify their PlayStation?
That depends. There's already different ways to modify PlayStations as of right now. This one is just gaining a lot of attention because it'll help, or it's at least the first one announced that'll help get it to higher firmware. So from the lowest being 4.03 to the highest current firmware of, I believe it's 12.0.
Yeah, I was going to say 12.0, or I think it's 12.5. I don't know. It's something. I think you might
No,
be
it
right
can
on
the
12.0
reason
though.
why I say 12.0. The reason why I say 12.0 is because it's chaining with another kernel exploit that's
Ah,
been
got you.
released by,
Yep.
because the exploit by itself has been around for so long. It's called Masticore.
Yeah. And that's
But the
one that I
reason why,
think we covered
go ahead.
for a bit. Like we covered it before, I believe, but this one it's being implemented in another way through a game that what you're saying is allowing a little more. Let's say it's allowing full capabilities of the system.
Almost.
Okay.
The reason
Almost. So
why I
what?
say higher firmware is because the kernel exploit by itself gets it up to 12.0 for PS5 as an example. But the reason why is because no one's found a way to currently implement it into any of the other ways. So the Y2 or the YouTube jailbreak, the Netflix jailbreak, Lua or Lua jailbreaks. So
Got it.
far, so
That
or
makes
even
sense.
WebKits, those things are I have not seen be viable since 5.0.
Damn. Okay.
But just in
So,
general, the new exploit is just using something that's been around before. It's just that porting it to how it works is that it takes any of the PS2 emulated games that are on the PS4 and then somehow breaks out of the PlayStation 2 or 2 and then chain it with a different exploit. So whether it's Lapse, which is the most popular one as of right now that I'm aware of, that goes up to 10.01.
yeah.
That's the highest firmware that you can jailbreak as of right now.
Yeah, and that scene seems to be the only scene out of the current gen systems. Well, you can say Nintendo Switch, right? You still got Switch,
Nintendo Switch is still
OLEDs.
going
Yeah,
still going strong, albeit in terms of just non-mod shippable type jailbreaking, that still hasn't been any that I'm aware
yeah,
of.
yeah. And Switch 2, do you think we're going to see anything for Switch 2?
Again, not for quite a while.
I
At
agree.
least compared to how fast the Switch was, how things are currently with the PS5. If anything, I'm still surprised of how far we came with the PS5.
Man, that is amazing. Like I said, not, I'm be honest, it's just something about, and I might just go ahead and get me a PlayStation 5. I could. I just been holding off.
You
I'm
could.
like,
And if you do, I recommend looking into getting a low firmware one.
that's what I'm going to do too. I'll probably
Look
like,
for look
what
for
type?
any like sealed ones that are like you could there's so many different guides that you can look up just to figure out like if it's already sealed, like which
Ah,
ones are
got
on
you.
low firmwares. Otherwise, you can find sellers that say this PlayStation 5 is on
Yeah,
10.0.1, which is the most current one that you can jailbreak, or lower,
exactly. I might just do that.
which I am currently waiting on one PS5 coming in on like 5.2, I think.
Mm, nice.
So
And so you gonna be, oh man, you gonna be all set. You gonna be ready to rock and roll, ready to rip. You know. Yo, hold up, DJ C Money. I got you, man. Cause DJ C Money said, "Where the link?" Yo, the link, DJ C Money, is right here. It's the same link, my guy. You need to just save it, bookmark it, uh, There you go, DJC Money. There the link. Shane, what's going on all the way from Melbourne, Australia? Shane, good to see you, man. You know what I mean? I need to go out there to Australia. I ain't gonna lie, I want to. I actually want to go out to Australia. So there we go. Now, buy a PS5 cheap from GameStop before they close all their stores. He ain't lying, because GameStop, you heard about it. They're going to be closing them stores, man. Make sure. Hold on, let me get Blizzard Fox. There you go. You back.
Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with my current connection.
Nah, you good. And Shane said buy a PS5 cheap from GameStop because they closing them stores.
Oh yeah, one of my local stores announced that they're closing soon too.
Mm-hmm. They're closing stores all over. GameStop's closing, so
Hmm.
go there. GameStop's future is in turmoil as they close an estimated 400 stores for 2026. That might be your local store, so everybody be on the lookout for some deals. You want some deals on some games? He ain't lying.
I mean,
Now,
some of these Switch 2 carts that I've been seeing at my local one that's closing have been going for like $15.
damn, see what I'm saying? And I'm the type, man, I go
Only
with
reason
all the.
why I'm still kind of holding back on those is because of the key card system.
I hate that key card shit. I just never been a fan of it, man. To me, I'm the same way with disc too. If I buy a disc, I don't want to have to download a day one patch. Like I just want to be able to play. Like and
Yes.
okay, if I do have to download day one patch, okay, but at least let me play with just the standard. If I
If
got some
anything, I'm
bugs,
still confused as to why Nintendo never really went down the route that how PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 discs work, where
I don't know
it
either.
only copies the game. It still has the game data on the
Yeah.
cart disc or whatever, and then
Yep.
just copies it to the internal system or internal or SD.
Yeah. And it runs much faster.
Yeah.
I don't understand that either. Like I'm kind of with you on that, man. We might got that is very weird that they don't do that. You know what I mean? Now DJC Money is probably, yeah, he ain't going. He can't even get it connect, man. He went to bed. You know, and knowing DJC Money, man, I know him. But also, what else I was gonna say? Off of dude, I got the munchies. I'm hungry, so I'm definitely gonna wind up eating right after this. I'm gonna find look. We need a key card generator. Stop. Yo, we get a key card. That's so 2000. You remember the generators? It was like,
Hmm.
oh, the key. Oh, it's a generator. Bloop. Oh, bloop bloop. Yeah, they passed the generators, man. They getting real smart. Like I said, even with Xbox and the USB mods, you used to be able to run like what was the name of that damn so Horizon. I just thought of it. I was thinking of it, but I used to use Horizon and like
Hmm.
re-sign shit and then like put it back on there and just goes from your hard drive right to your damn you know what I mean? Right from your flash drive to your hard drive. Now you
Again.
can't do that shit no more because everything's fucking ran through the cloud.
Hmm. Which is why I'm glad that in terms of some physical stuff, it's still being actually putting on to the physical media. But the fact,
Agreed.
if anything, I'm tempted just to go to Japan, given that their physical media is a lot more serious right now.
And I honestly believe I think we're gonna come to a point where we just gonna get crack and we're gonna go against it, bro. I think everybody's gonna get to the point where they're like, some games is gonna fuck it up. It's gonna be something we gonna buy, and then you're gonna put it in, and you can't download your data because the server's fucking fucked, right? And now it's like you just got to shell up a game, and it's gonna be a shell for like a week because somebody hacked it and screwed it up, and now nobody has ever played the game from day one. Like it's gonna be something like that that's gonna put some law in place to require games to have to release a version that is playable upon release without any updates, without connecting to the internet.
Which is why I'm still looking into movements kind of like or stop killing games,
Yeah,
where
I
they're
agree
trying
with
to
you.
bring it into the light of the law in terms of helping preserve stuff.
Yeah, because you can see when it comes to big business and money, it's not about preservation or reserving anything. It's about money.
Hmm.
And they figure, hey, if we could, this guy who loved all these games 30 years ago, we know his system doesn't work, but he still wants to play these games. What if we can get him to buy another system and purchase them all again? All
This
right,
is the main
that's
thing. That are my personal thing is that I personally wish that companies started doing more often. I wouldn't consider it abandonware at this point, but stuff where they need to have some type of exit plan for like if they're going to
agreed.
kill a service down. They got to give a way for people to still at least preserve the copies that they still have.
Exactly. I agree to that. Or release something that allows someone to host it.
Yes.
Like at least do that. At least let people, hey, if you want to host it, be my guest, and then people can connect to your server. But we're not hosting it anymore. Like I think that should be something that every game company should be required. I like to stop killing games movement as well. There's a lot of other initiatives also. Uh, Yo, and also DJC Money, I put it there, man. It's there, it's right there. DJC Money, like I can't put it no more right there. DJC Money, like I can't. He'd be like, put the link in there. I'm like, DJC Money. Everybody else see the link, DJC Money. I promise you. I promise you, everybody see the link. All right, so I figured, you know what I mean? There you go. I put the link again. Uh, I'm gonna go out, see if I can go out and find me a Star Wars game, and let me hit up Chicago Heights. Hit up, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere where people ain't thinking about.
Problem is that it was a limited run or copy game though.
So pawn shops. That's all I gotta do, baby.
Gotta
You
be
know what I
lucky
mean?
with them. And knowing how most of them are, especially my local pawn shops, they look at their prices.
Yeah, they be putting that shit online. So, and I ain't gonna lie, nowadays you're right. You know what? We have pawn shops over here that's still not up with the times, which means
Okay.
they they put things online, but they don't put it online like some shops. You know, some shops have an eBay store. They just
Yep.
put everything on eBay, right? They can put anything. And then some places don't have an eBay store. They have their own website. And then their own website doesn't get as much traffic. So they only put up major items. They don't put
Mm-hmm.
up like, a $10 item or something like that. But on eBay, you can put up all that shit. So, nah, strange. There we go. DJC Money, I've been waiting, man. I've been trying to have you take us out, man. We've been waiting for you, man. Wait, hold up. I pulled you in and took you out, man. There you go. What's up, man? I knew he was going to pull it out. Go Bears. Talk to him nice. Talk to him nice. They don't know? Chicago Bears, man. Hold up, DJ Simone. Before you even talk, man, I'm going to do it for you. Just keep the hat on, man. Let them see the hat, man. For all those that hated on Chicago Bears, man, for all them years, man. We was waiting for this day, man. I'm specifically talking to. Hold up. Green Bay Packers fans. Let me talk to them Packers fans real quick. Packers fans. Hey, how y'all doing? I ain't going to dap y'all up. Nah, just shake my hand. Shake my hand, okay? We were cool. Okay, we were cool. But now we ain't cool no more, man. You know what? We whooped y'all 2 times in one season, man. Y'all been beating up on us for too many years. We sick of it. Now we got a quarterback. We finally got a QB that's finally there. We
I
finally
was
got a
mu-
QB.
I was muted.
Oh, you was muted. Go ahead, DJ C Money. What's popping, man? My fault, man.
What's poppin', guys?
Man, chilling, man.
Hold on.
What's
I
up?
got something to show you. Hold on.
He had that Chicago Bears. That Chicago Bears, man. Go Bears, man. You know what I'm saying? Petrick said, "What's good, DJC Motherfucking
What's
Money?"
good? Wait, who said that?
That was Petrick's, my dog Petrick's.
What's going on, buddy?
You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting.
What's happening?
What you about to pull out, man? What you got, man? You know what I'm saying? Hey, there go Big Nate Mo. Nate Mo said, "What's up, Chris?" Shout out Big Nate Mo.
What's going on, nerd?
He said, "What's going on? Yeah, he heard?
You feel in?
What's piss nopping?" Now, Nate Mo, you live right now?
Not only I'm a Bears fan,
Let me see if Nate
but
Mo live right now. Nah, he ain't live right now. I had to check. I was seeing if he was live right now, Nate Mo. You know what I'm saying? I got folks live. I be peeping the scene. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Cowboys fan.
Oh man, you put on. Oh man, he lost me, man. Boo,
hold on. I
boo.
have a good reason for it.
Nah, go ahead, man.
I have a
Damn.
good reason for it, man. I know somebody on the Cowboys. Number 19.
So you know him personally. So what you saying is it's personal right
Or
now.
oh wait, it's 18. Flournoy. His last name is Flournoy.
Oh, you know Flournoy?
Yeah.
Damn, I ain't know, man. He cold. He cold blood. You know what I'm saying? He nice.
Is it 19 or 18?
You know what? I forgot what number he is, but I know he's popular. He's a popular player.
I
He's a
think I
popular
know
player.
I know he's 19.
Yeah, Petrick said he doing good, man. He enjoying the new year, man, keeping his head away. You know what I'm saying? From all the drama.
That's what's up, man.
Yo, look, man. Oh man, yo. DJ C Money, man. We've been here. We've been waiting for you, man. We tried to hold out. We wanted you. We couldn't even lead a show without you, bro. We were sitting here. We waiting. We was like killing time. Like, where DJ C Money at, man? He got us waiting, man. It's all good. We gonna wait. We gonna sit here while he just have us wait. And then we was just sitting here. You know what
We're
I'm saying? Then
talking
we
at. We're talking
uh,
at.
gone. I told her, man, go ahead and cook up some meal. I need me some rib. I need
What?
me some corn. I need me some mashed potato. I need some taters, not even some mashed potatoes. I need some mashed potatoes.
Tigers.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need some taters. You know what I mean?
Tigers. That sounds good.
Yo, DJ C Money, man.
With
You
the
know it's a new
gravy.
year, man. It's 2026, man.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All
Let's do
right,
it.
man. I'm gonna go ahead and pull you up big screen. Y'all know
For
DJ C
the
Money.
Bears.
He the man. He get to take it. Got you a big screen, man. The show is on you. Hey, hold on. Before you take us out, DJ C Money, before you take us out, hey, shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Nick Moses 05. Love all y'all, man. Shout out to everybody out here. Petrix, Nate Mo, Shane, Blizzard Fox here with me, Dr. Specimen. Shout out to you, my dog. I see you there. Chelsea Smells Phoenix. Who else? Who I forgot? I know I got so many people. Ab, I know you was in the chat earlier. Everybody, whoever you was, shout out to you. I'm out this. Okay.
Yo. Before I do anything,
What up?
last week the music was too loud and I got in trouble. That's why I was gone.
I told you. I told him. I said it. I literally said it. I said, man, he had that music up too loud, man. You was banging that joker.
My mom came in the room and shut it down.
She said, boo. So we gonna keep it mellow, man. Just keep it a little mellow, man. Give your shout outs, man. Say your thing. We don't want we gotta keep moms, man. It's 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Mom's like, no one moms come in there, man. And be,
My clock was on, well, my clock's on 9:59.
all right, cool. So right there, we right there, 10. So perfect timing, man. So go ahead. So now you can take us out. You could just go ahead and bless us with a takeout. You ain't even gotta, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta blast it. You know what I'm saying? Last time you blasted it, we know what happened. You know what I'm saying? She went crazy.
Yo, this one for the Bears.
All right, just for the Bears, y'all.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
Talk to him.
The percolator.
For everyone that's been watching it,
Yeah,
you already know what time it is.
yeah. We know.
And Bears now. Bears now time for
Yeah.
the percolator. Everybody on the scene right now. Do your thing. Bless the Fox. Trust away. Yo, we are out this thing. Peace.
Peace. You killed that one. There you go.